In the last video, there was an image posted before the last post that I ignored since I thought it was just simple fan art. However, I have been alerted in the comment section that there is more to this photo than meets the eye. At PunnyRudolf is Tazuna and Umamusume. I would give you an answer if she wasn't standing behind me right now. To recap last time, PunnyRudolf, president of the student council in Tracing Academy, made an Umatter account, and across the few days, students have been caught vaping, Airgroove has went missing, and now PunnyRudolf is at Silent Hill trying to find her. At this point, PunnyRudolf is at a factory somewhere in Silent Hill, and inside the factory there happens to be electrical equipment as well as an entity I will from now on call Mumble. A few hours after I uploaded my first video, PunnyRudolf dropped a new video, and this one has got a lot of information about what's happening. The video starts off with Rudolph with a shotgun in the factory that we last seen her at. If we remember from last video, PunnyRudolf is now trying to hunt down whatever the hell is happening down there and kill those strange creatures. This place is ginormous to the point where it even has its own sewer system. There is definitely some evil people behind this. A team, but who? There are some strange creatures down here. Humanoid, but not human. What are these things? Has this factory been trying to manufacture creatures? Astute viewers would have also noticed the train tracks. Does this mean a rail system? Are we still at the factory, or are we outside now, in the wilderness of Silent Hill? These creatures seem to have escaped the factory and now infesting the place. There is an emergency sign there, saying for all citizens to get out. Could this place once have been a residential area? Could these creatures once be the citizens of this place? Well, it's nice knowing that Chris S. packed Rudolph enough shotgun to last through a nuclear winter. Though I have to say, this subway system does seem to go on forever. When does it end? Is that a pile of dead Rudolphs? You wake up in an unfamiliar place. Where am I? My head hurts. This whole search has not been groovy at all. Despite the numbing headache, you tried to survey your surroundings. But you couldn't see anything. It is as if the room you're in was consumed by darkness. Is anyone there? You struggle to keep your eyes open as the pain on the back of your head threatens to make you fall unconscious again. Please tell me you're here. You tried to move your hands, but they were binded to something behind you. You tried to move your legs, but they were tied together with a rope. Whoever's doing this, just so you know, this is not funny. Airgroove isn't here. Who's there? Don't you recognize my voice, President Rudolph? Tazuna? Hello, PunnyRudolf. I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm very glad to see you're here right now. Could you please untie me? I'm afraid I can't do that. What are you talking about? I'm the reason you're here now. head and knocked me out? Well, I did, but I'm not talking about that. What do you mean? I'm the one who put that letter in your desk drawer. What? But what about Airgroove? Your confusion grew as Tazuna's laughter filled the room. She didn't have anything to do with it. In fact, she has never ever been here. What? Then where is she? I just sent her on a free vacation. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not. Seriously, did you really think she would leave you for something as petty as you reading a pun book? You must have little faith in your friendship with her. I just thought... Does that mean I came all the way here for nothing? Not for nothing. Why did you make me come here? This is a town of punishment. A place where all of one's guilts are manifested into reality, and their pasts coming back to haunt them. That doesn't answer anything. What am I being punished for? Tell me, do you remember the Q&A you hosted on Umatter? Yeah? What does that have to do with all this? Actually, let me be specific. Do you remember someone asking you if I was an umamusume or not? Oh my god, you mean to tell me you made me go through all this just because someone asked me about that? I didn't even say anything. And yet, your vague answer sparked even more suspicion in my identity. You could have told them no. You could have told them to stop looking into me. And yet, you chose to insinuate that I was an umamusume by suggesting that I would harm you if I gave an answer. I can't have someone with a reputation as prestigious as yours causing rumors about me to spread now, can I? It was a joke. I was just trying to make people laugh. I didn't find it funny. It's not like you're actually an umamusume anyway. I don't know why you care so much about those stupid rumors. Okay, you win. Could you please untie me now and let me walk out of this town? No. Why not? I have some things I need to take care of in the trace and I can't have you interfere for now. So I'm going to have to leave you here. And don't worry about your student council work. I already have a replacement ready to take over your position. You won't get away with this. Oh, I'm sure I will. And of course, I won't just leave you here alone. I brought in someone to keep you entertained. I hope you two can get along. Goodbye for now. You gritted your teeth as she walked out of the room. But that anger was slowly replaced by fearful anticipation as the sound of a slow and heavy footsteps intensified. Who is it now? What? If what Tasuna said is to be believed, then that would mean that the Silent Hill we're currently in is the one that forces you to fight your inner demons. What could a crowd of people chasing Symbolic Rudolph represent? It could mean that she's under a lot of pressure from society, from her peers to succeed. Being the president of Tracen, after all, gives her immense social pressure to excel at the work. It could mean that she's overwhelmed or stressful, being overwhelmed by these crowds of people. Plus, a factory is where a lot of people go to work, which could mean that her problems are surrounding her job as student council president of Tracen. The crowd is overly aggressive. It could mean that she is guilty. In addition, we also saw Pyramid Head going after Rudolph, which also symbolizes guilt and remorse. Could she actually feel guilty about all the puns that she had to put Air Groove through? She did believe that Air Groove got mad at her for reading a pun book. About the mambo thing, I don't know what that's supposed to represent. Maybe she just get a Matikani Tannhauser. About half an hour after the last video, Symbolic Rudolph made a tweet.
Sorry for being inactive for a while, everyone. There was a sudden emergency that I had to attend to. I'm back at Tracen now.
So, I guess she's safe? But wasn't she tied up by Tazuna? Well, looking at some of the replies, however, things seem to be a bit off.
President Rudolph! Could you refrain from typing unprofessionally like this under my replies? I have a reputation to maintain. Welcome back, President. Looking forward to hear more of your jokes. Do I look like a comedian to you? How about you start focusing on your training so you can actually win a G1 race for once? Are you good, Prez? Everything is fine.
Something is clearly off with Rudolph right now. Everyone in the replies is pointing it out. Even Matikani Tannhauser did, which, just proves that whatever the hell that thing was back at the factory is not her.
I am locking down this post for now due to the amount of nonsensical replies I've been getting. Do better.
We don't usually see Rudolph being this serious. For a president, she is pretty lax, so something is very much wrong right now.
TSA, using dark magic to win the Taurus Cup is permitted. Please stop whining about it.
If you are out of the loop, the Taurus Cup was the tournament that was happening at this point of time.
Alright, bring the big guns then. How about you try bringing big people instead, you short, no-name, miserable American pilot wannabe?
I think the most noticeable problem here is that there hasn't been a pun for a while. That is not like Rudolph at all. Not to mention the constant deflecting and avoiding of questions regarding Tazuna and her is just getting really suspicious right now.
Eclipse last, the rest everywhere.
If you didn't know, the motto of Tracen Academy is Eclipse first, the rest nowhere. And what she just named was a clear antithesis of this idea.
Open the door, Rudolph. You're fired. Stay away from the office. You leave me no other choice.
What? I thought Pyramid Head died. Did he survive? That's strange. Also, yeah, Narita Bryan died.
Can you please unlock the door? I told you to stay away. Only student council members are permitted within the office. I'm literally your advisor. You're fired. Get out of my sight.
Now, there is more going on with the PunnyRudolf account, but we can't go there just yet. Instead, we need to take a step back and look at other accounts on Umatter. There are many accounts on Umatter that can help us piece together this overarching story. However, we need to focus in right now on Teteo 50271. Similarly to PunnyRudolf, this account started pretty normally.
Who wanna play it?
Now, Teo is a big fan of Symbolic Rudolph. However, when she went to Silent Hill, Teo wasn't directly involved with it. But on August 22nd, Ashen Beast 1985 named,
In light of Rudolph Senpai's presumed death, I would like to nominate myself as potential future student council president. I will be forthcoming in stating that my only agenda is to allow myself to race in the Nippon Derby in spite of my age. She is not dead. She She is alive. I know it. I did not intend to startle you, Teo-san. I just want to be precautious. That's it. I'm leaving Tracer to find her. This seems rather foolish, Teo-san. I would advise you to wait here. I'm sure something will turn up. But... Now, Teo-san, would the Emperor ever act rashly?
Yeah, she acted rashly.
I need to keep running for her.
But instead of running to Silent Hill, Teo ended up at somewhere a bit different.
Good morning, everyone. I turned on the power and I met new friends. The music is fire.
On August 22nd, Teo neighed.
I'm so flickin' scared. Holy fucking shit. Help me, please.
Okay, there isn't much for me to infer here. Teo is just at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, that's the plot.
I've found an axe. They don't know where I am. Teo, step it up! I'm out. Finally, I destroyed them all, but they were children. I hurt them.
For those who do not know, Freddy and his friends are possessed by young children that were murdered by the man behind the slaughter. Did Teo murder innocent children? Or at least by proxy? At this point, one could imagine the terrors and trauma that Teo is undergoing right now. Never mind, she just found honey, all is good. And on the quest for honey, Teo seems to end up at some mysterious place. I haven't seen something like this since 64, but luckily, Teo has met Zorro from One Piece. But instead of heading back to Tracen, the both of them ended up in some place underwater. However, little does Teo know that she is not the only one down there. On 23rd of August, upon realization that the academy was going on a lockdown, Sirius and Bolly decided to went for a swim.
Where the fuck am I swimming to?
In the process, she somehow swam down to a mysterious place, and she met Teo there too, and went to eat at this place called the Chum Bucket.
The fuck? That Chum Bucket place was a fucking disgrace. Time to go here instead. That octopus got no customer service. At least the food was good as hell.
Speaking of food,
Chicken fried rice for breakfast.
eventually, Sirius and Teo managed to find a way into a place where they can breathe properly. Don't ask how they were breathing until now, I don't know.
Tasuna, forget about umamusume. Let's kill each other.
Even in Bikini Bottom, both Sirius and Teo are concerned as to Rudolph's well-being.
What the?
I should have mentioned that during the live updates of the PunnyRudolf account, it was constantly changing profile pictures. In fact, at one point, it changed to Pyramid Head himself. Could PunnyRudolf have been doppelgangered by Pyramid Head somehow? I don't know how, they don't look alike at all, but just deal with it. In order to restore peace, Teo vowed to escape Bikini Bottom and try and fix this problem herself. But how will she get back?
This one stops at Tracen at PunnyRudolf. I'm coming! Why is the bus flying?
At the same time, Sirius and Bolly got on the same bus as Teo. They're both about to head and confront President. Sirius, however, seems to have got off earlier than expected, and ended up somewhere different. Back to Teo though.
Coming in fucking hot!
It's at this point where the stories converge.
I told you to stay away. You forced my hand. I see someone at the entrance, shaped like pyramid. I am Symboli Triange, and I have been employed as the new student council president. Nice to meet you. I've been instructed to take over this academy. If you're going to stop me, I, unfortunately, am going to silent kill you.
That's strange. A pun? From this strange entity? Could there be some Rudolph DNA in this creature? Moving on. And on 24th of August, Teo 50271 dropped this bombshell of a video. Teo is about to finish whatever the hell is impersonating Rudolph. She's bunny hopping all over the place, making her way towards the student council room. Oh yeah, Narita Bryan died, remember that? Inside's a bloody mess, presumably from the fight with Narita Bryan, and there's Pyramid Head. Teo takes aim. She's ducking and dodging, she's bobbing and Teo comes in, guns are blazing, lights up Pyramid Head, and oh! He goes down! Amazing. And then Teo starts Fortnite dancing all over his...
We apologize for any inconveniences caused by recent technical difficulties at Treason Academy. The student council room has now been fully restored.
So, it seems the doppelganger of Rudolph has been taken care of by Teo. But what about the real Rudolph? Where is she? Well, on 24th of August, PunnyRudolf dropped this video. Let's take a look.
Sakura Bakushin O? Not quite. I'm evil Sakura Bakushin O. Okay. Yes! Be fearful of my terrifying visage.
The head becomes worse as the laughter assaults your ears.
I don't suppose you could just untie me? Untie you? How would I do that? I'm evil. Fair point. In fact, I'm here to torture you. Okay. This is gonna suck her out. Indeed! When I'm done with you, you're gonna wish I killed you instead! What do you have planned for me? Something absolutely terrifying. Something absolutely jaw-dropping. What is it? The Gauntlet of Bakushin! That doesn't sound very threatening. It is threatening! I personally went through it myself. It traumatized me so badly that I came out as evil Sakura Bakushin O. I still don't know if it's the Bakushin O that I know or not. Yeah, me neither. Anyway, I think it's time for you to experience the absolute horrors of the Gauntlet. Prepare thyself, worm. Yeah, like I'm just gonna gauntlet you put me.
What?
Well, that was how dare you even do that? I genuinely do not understand how you thought this was even remotely difficult. Grr. Well, do you have anything else on me, evil Sakura Bakushin O? Grr. Grr. That's it. New gauntlet. Let's see you survive this.
So, it would seem that back in Silent Hill, Bakushin O, or evil Bakushin O, is torturing Symbolic Rudolph with something unimaginable. Geometry Dash.
Are we connected? It seems like she's too preoccupied with laughing at me repeatedly failing at her weird gauntlet thing to notice the phone on my hand. I can talk for now, but briefly. My profile picture. I didn't change that. It seems that this account is still being monitored. I must take my leave.
Now, I know the profile pic right now says Evil Sakura Bakushin O, but at the time of this posting, it was actually changed to Pyramid Head.
Press, what's going on? I would like an answer too.
Hey, wait, why is Agnes Digital called Evil as Agnes Digital? The Agnes Digital account started off normally, with her first name being
There's been a distinct lack of Yuri happening in the academy. I must investigate this urgently.
Of course, the sane option in this scenario is to go to the police station. But what is this? The Raccoon Police Station? Interesting.
There's no one here. Scared emoji.
Now, even in a horrifying place as the RPD, Agnes Digital will persist on the noble goal of restoring Yuri.
Daya? If I have to hide in this safe room any longer, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where is the sun? Is it just eternally nighttime in this city? Maybe this gentleman can help me find a way out of here.
For those who don't know, Mr. X is a tyrant made by Umbrella Corp in order to hunt down people in the RPD. Luckily, Agnes Digital managed to escape with the help of a lady and a policeman. Is Agnes Digital Sherry Burke?
I found some girl outside the academy screaming about the Umas. Is she a new trainer?
Now, after a few more posts of Yuri Slop, we get to the part where Agnes Digital turns evil.
Today, I'm gonna sit in the academy bathroom all day and doom scroll. Oh no, the freak side is starting to reawaken.
Okay, I thought something serious actually happened, I guess not, moving on. Is Daiwa Scarlet is. Wait, is that Slender Man? John Wilkes Booth was an American stage actor who famously assassinated United States President Abraham Lincoln on the 14th of April, 1865. Do you know which umamusume was born on 14th of April as well? That's right, it's Bakushi.
Well done. The halfway mark has been attained, but it is still waiting. How much longer now, my pretty derby?
It is unknown whether or not the person that made this was actually Rudolf or Bakushin or some other entity. Questions upon questions.
A survey. I will grant a small boon for the Emperor. It is up to you to decide. Which attribute shall be elevated?
Well, it seems like the person that made the last name was also Bakushin then, because this one clearly is.
But, of course, a light that is cast upon something will also create a shadow that is darker than dark. Which attribute shall receive a penalty? I must applaud all of you for your willingness to participate in this interesting experiment. With what you have given her, the Emperor has what it takes to be a top contender. We shall meet again soon.
I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't Bakushin. Maybe there is a third entity interfering with whatever Bakushin is doing. Interesting. Moving on. A few hours later, PunnyRudolf dropped this video. Well, it seems like Al Kaijo has been here for 10,241 times. Okay, we get 10,242 times.
It's time for your scheduled break! What? Where? What was I doing? You were being tortured! Oh yeah, right. You're allowed a short 2 minutes break before I can continue with your endless torment, so cherish your moment of clarity, worm, because suffering will commence soon.
You can feel your eyes burning due to the past few days of staring at the screen, trying to beat her gauntlet. You try to recall how many days it's been, but you lost track after the 5,010 were trying to get past the beginning of the level. You can do nothing but stare blankly at Tormentor as she looks at you with a smug look on her face.
Hey, evil Sakura Question O? I don't suppose you could just do something else to me other than making me go through this endless gauntlet? Why the heck would I do that? Because I'm slowly becoming immune to it. What? That's right, this whole thing has become stale for me. What? Now it just feels more like a bore rather than torture. You know what? Maybe I do need to switch things up a bit. Seeing how you are kind of offending me with your rude remarks. Oh, thanks to Tree Goddesses. But I kind of don't have any other methods of torturing you. The Gauntlet of Bakushin is all I know. Oh well, guess you had no other choice in letting me go. What? Wait, I almost forgot. I have this social method scouting ticket that Miss Hasana gave me before she left. With this, I shall be granted a new way of tormenting you. I truly am a genius. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see what we get.
Is that Ultra Kill? Well, I guess instead of playing Geometry Dash all day, Rudolph is now gonna play Ultra Kill. Oh the horror. Oh that's scary.
Hello? Hello? Can you skip these Sigma Restless online right now?